Boom! Aloha headsets, Frank here, and if you're like me, you cannot wait for Friday to get here. Yes, I'm talking about Skyrim VR. Now, yesterday, Bethesda streamed it live on Twitch for an hour and answered tons of our questions because audio media out there had terrible things to say about the first demo, but it's looking like it's gonna be fantastic. Now, thankfully, you're not gonna have to watch the entire hour stream. I watched it twice, took all the notes, compressed them, and put it into this nice little video for anybody short on time. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, first up, movement. To move, you're going to hold the move button on your left controller, and you're going to double click it to run. On your right controller, you're going to press the X or the O button to quick turn. You're going to be able to use two-handed weapons, and you're only going to have to use your right hand, so you're going to be able to move freely with your left hand while still attacking with a two-handed weapon with your right hand. Now, if you're playing on PS4 Pro, they're going to have super sampling, and that's going to run at a higher resolution, which is going to have a sharper picture for anybody running the Pro. Now, with any kind of motion settings, you're going to be able to adjust your FOV, so you're not going to have black around all the screens if you don't want it. You can have full immersion. Now, if you look down, you're going to see your compass. When you want to jump to your skill tree, that baby is in the stars. You just look all the way around you, and you can pick what you want to do. And they said it has a nice 3D effect, so looks very interesting. Can't wait to check that one out. Next, to shout. Now, I know a lot of us wanted to be able to scream, but that's not an option. On your right hand, you're going to press the square button, and those are your shouts. Now, they have a left-handed mode, so all of these buttons, if you're left-handed, don't worry. Everything's just going to translate over to the left hand. I just happen to be right-handed, so that's the way we're going. Now, if you want to jump, all you got to do is press the triangle on your right hand, and if you want to crouch, all you got to do is press and hold the triangle. Now, you can shield bash your enemies to stagger them, and you press the right button on your move controller to loot them. Bow and arrow. Now, this is going to knock itself, so you don't have to worry about that one. And like I said before, left, right-handed, whatever you want. You can play it however you want, and you can just kind of keep pulling back and shooting arrows until you run out of arrows. Now, if you get to be the werewolf, your motion controllers are going to turn into werewolf hands, and you can just maul anything that you want to maul. Now, everything in this game is first person. When you're riding the horse, when you are being the werewolf, when you're the vampire, everything, and they created it as such, so they did a great job. Now, you can dual wield weapons anytime you want. You can also dual wield spells. The world map has an eagle eye view, and it kind of works like Google Earth, which lets you zoom around, zoom in and out, and a light pillar shows exactly where you are, just in case you forget while you're looking. Now, if you open up a book, you can actually turn the pages in the book, and there are tons of settings for anybody with motion sickness. I just want to stress this if this is any kind of worry to you. Now, there are no kill cams in VR because they were pretty sure that was going to make people sick, and right now, saves do not transfer if you played the game before. They want to add that feature in the future, but as of now, you're going to have to start fresh. Now, if you're lock picking, there's no kind of crazy motion. You got to press square and triangle, and it turns to things, and you can pull the trigger on your move controller to wiggle it around. Now, with the melee, you can block it with your move controller with other weapons, but you cannot parry. Now, staggered weapons, when you get staggered, you're not going to be able to see your weapons. All you're going to see is move controllers, and then your weapons will come back. Now, if you want to do a power attack, all you got to do is swipe much harder. And on this game, you're going to have the exact same trophies as the normal PlayStation 4 version, but the trophies don't carry over, so you can turn them all over one more time. Now, if you want to move backwards, all you got to do is point the move controller backwards and press the move button. Now, congregation spells work like the teleport, which is another locomotion option if you don't want to just have free motion, so you can aim where you want your spell to go, aim it with the move controller, and bam, that's where it's going to go. Now, the load screens are static. They did not make the little sculptures in VR, which it's like looking at an IMAX, which is cool, but I guess I wish they would have made them in VR. What you gonna do? Now, the horse moves, like I said, exactly like you do. You hold the move controller, go forward, go backward. It looks fun. I think I might look forward to riding a horse, and you can use your bow and arrow and your weapons while you're on the horse. And the move controllers have feedback, so when you hit stuff, when you grab stuff, you're gonna feel a little vibration, which is cool. And finally, when you are swimming, you hold the triggers on them, you do the breaststroke, and you get to swim. Now, that is all I know so far. When I play the game for 12 hours on Friday, we're going to have all the other answers that you'd like, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to answer a lot of your questions because it answered a hell of a lot of mine, and now I am even more excited than I was before for Skyrim VR. One final little note is that they did make the menus pop up where your camera is, so if you're worried about this orientation, all you're going to have to do is open up a menu, turn yourself, and you'll be facing the camera, which is a great option in my opinion. Now, Friday cannot come soon enough. I cannot wait for this game. I know you're here with me. Hey, what'd you think? I cannot wait for this game. As you can probably tell, I've been talking about it for months. But what about you? Are you sold on it? Do you have a PlayStation VR? Are you thinking of getting a PlayStation VR? Are you 100% grabbing this if you already pre-ordered it? Please let me know in the comments. I just want to talk as much about Skyrim as possible. As always, if you're super psyched on Skyrim, hit that thumbs up for your boy Frankie. And if you're new to this channel and you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind this ugly mug, and you know what? Friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Nah. All right. Smooches.